Welcome back, y'all. Today I bring to you the 100 rip for my channel. I know the count is off a little, but I decided we're going to turn this into the 100th rip. And technically, it's an unboxing and a rip, mainly at the same time, because there is some plastic on it. But this is previously opened. I got this from a comic book shop in Galveston, several months ago. I don't know if you ever remember back when my original videos were coming out or so. But this is like the Deckmaster deck. It's the 4th edition. Now this is to me a special thing about this is what they used to sell like at Toys R Us and back in the day, back when I was a kid. And yeah, I wouldn't buy these because they were like $20. Y'all see that? And you do get 260 cards so you could battle with your friends. Back then, that was it. You know, you're what you call it? You're a planeswalker, 20 life points, and 60 cards for you, 60 cards for your friends, and you could battle out. And that's what this was, you know. But of course, me being a kid back then, $20 was too much. So I would see my friends get them, and we'd play with those. But also at Toys R Us, my goodness, there was others that were $20, but I'd be like, I'll just take the little $3.99 ones, you know, the ones that don't come with too many cards or so. But every once in a while, you'll get the other ones where it's like $60. I mean, not $60, $10 or so. And those are the ones I would get, not these. I did have a friend give me one here or there, or I buy it from them for like $5, $10, because they didn't know how to play. But like I said, this one's from Galveston. I don't know. I did pay a lot. I'll tell you guys, yeah. I did pay a lot. So check this out. So they got like a cellophane going around it. I have not opened this one yet. So whatever's in here, y'all, I don't know how to tell which one is the rare or the mythic on here. And y'all let me know. I'm just going to go through them, read them out, and see what we got. But this is what I was saving for the 100th opening. So I want to know what's in here. Is there a cool card in here? Did they take out the rare or the mythic? No, it's not complete. The lady told me at the store that it has that it's missing like the instruction booklet or the manual or so. Check this out. Let's see what's back here. So as far as everything else should be on there. Everything else should be on there, I hope. And this is gonna be taking me back to my I started playing Magic in middle school. I think it was like right around 7th grade or so. I'm dating myself. I had a friend who you know, when you go to homeroom class, he brought out a deck. And of course he had some betas and some alphas. And what was that, the 3rd editions or so? He had all that, and we're just playing with them, and that's when I started getting into it too. Let's open it, see what's in here. Woo-wee. Wow, these cards look, they look minty. Oh my goodness. So yeah, that's the dual decks, one on each side. Let's see, there's gonna be a lot of mana in here, because you know you can't have a dual deck without the manas. Woo-wee. Am I gonna be able to read all of these, y'all? I don't know. My throat might go out. So check that out. Got a little pouch. A little pouch so you could have yeah, it's got 2 pouches in here. It is dirty. Look at that. Ugh. It's like, what is that, like makeup or something? It's like a spider web or so. Wow, they haven't even opened these. So these were like, you could use this as life points or manas or so, just counters or so. This is back in the day, y'all. Whoa, this one is open from the side. Oh, geez. All right, I believe that's it on this one. It's like I said, there should have been a manual in here to let you know what comes in it. As a matter of fact, well, let's lift this, see what's under there. That's it on this one. Let me see. Yeah, check it out. Here's the information on that. It says 260 card decks, 1 for each player, 30 glass counters, flannel bag for storing, flannel bag for storing the counters, illustrated rulebook, and card collector's checklist. Okay, so it's missing the card collector's checklist and the illustrated rulebook. All right, what does it say at the top? Let's read some of this. With With the creation of Magic the Gathering, Wizards of the Coast Inc. introduced an entirely new game genre, combining the fascination of trading cards with the excitement of fantasy games. Magic draws its players into a multiverse of infinite possibilities. Prepare to meet the challenges you will encounter in the strategic world of trading card games. In Magic, you play a powerful wizard battling for control of a sphere of Dominia. For control of a sphere of Dominia. Okay. Drawn from your deck of illustrated cards, you combat other wizards by summoning creatures and casting spells. By trading cards with other players, you can create a stronger deck to defeat your opponents. And the more you play and trade, the more Dominia's ever-changing adventures will intrigue you. In Magic the Gathering, you'll never play the same game twice. Unless you have the same deck, right? But you could shuffle it, right? The 2 decks in this box each contain 60 cards randomly selected from a pool of over 300 different cards. Some common, some uncommon, some rare. No 2 decks are alike. This box contains everything 2 people need to play Magic, including, yada yada. 260 card decks, 1 for each player, 30 glass counters, flannel bag for storing the counters, illustrated rulebook, card collector's checklist. So I will let you guys know I did overpay on this. I did overpay because I have not seen one of these, in a long time. So I was like, oh, nostalgia. Nostalgia got me on that one. Let's see. I'm gonna try to get all the mana out the way. I will show you guys some of the manas just to see what we're working with on these. Wow, that is all right. So they put almost all the manas on one side. Wow. Okay. Jeez. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of mana. And there's more. Let's see if there's any more mana back here. Oh, cool. Man, there's just nostalgia. Yo, guys, let me. Oh yeah, that smell, man, that old classic smell is on these cards. Let's see, you got more mana here. Wow, Rudy, they gave you a lot of mana here. I wonder if there's be badass if there were some dual lands in here. Wow. All right, it looks like I got them all, guys. I'm gonna try to keep them separate from each other. That way, I hope the dual decks are divided evenly. All right, let's get going with some of these manas first and see what we're working with. So you have the swamp. It does have the little tap arrow instead of the T. And it says add, black to your mana pool or black mana. That's a swamp. A swamp. I like how these old pictures used to come out back then. Except for this one now. This one doesn't look like they tried that. Okay, anyways. It says tap, add blue to your mana pool. That's an island. It says forest, add green to your mana pool. Forest, it's a land. They're all lands. Look at that, y'all. Ooh. Focus, please. Plains. That's for the white. And this is for the red. Wow, I remember these. Man. And wow, there's a lot of different pictures, y'all. I'm going to just show y'all the pictures. That way we can see from there. I'll try to put the colors with the same color. That's a plains. That white. That's nice. They're actually different pictures for each individual color almost. Y'all see those? All right. Oh, wait, look at this. This is for the red mountain. Yeah, we're seeing these. Get on with it. And did it repeat itself? No, it hasn't even repeated itself in the pictures yet. So this is 4th edition, guys. I don't know if that's come up in price or not. I'd have to check it out in the future, but I did it for nostalgic reasons. I know I overpaid, but it's been such a long time I couldn't even tell you how much I paid. I'm gonna say between 60 to 80 bucks. I just don't remember. It's been such a long time, guys. Oh yeah, look, that one did start repeating itself. Okay, I'm gonna stop because they are starting to repeat themselves. Hey, except for this one. You'll see that one? All right, let's see where's my little blue guy. And this green one. See if I can separate these in the right spot, y'all. Ah, all right. Oh. Wow, of course, Christopher Rush. Woo-wee. Christopher Rush original. That's another one. Okay, that one's a repeat. Repeat. Try to get some of these out the way, guys. All right, let's get on with the other ones. It seems like the rest are here already. Alrighty, and I'm gonna assume these other ones are already starting to repeat themselves too. I'm gonna get this mana out the way to the side. I'm gonna shuffle these a little bit on the quick side, y'all, because I think they are already starting. Yeah, they were already starting to repeat themselves. All right. Let's see those. All right. Anyways, let's get to the nitty gritty. Put it over here. I'm gonna try to keep these decks. See, how's the other one over here? I'm gonna try to keep these decks kind of separated. I'm gonna keep it in screen so you guys can see I haven't moved anything. Although I did move that out the way for a second. It says Thought-Laze. For 1 blue. It's an interrupt, it reads. Wow, it's got a big old gash going like that. Y'all see the line right there on it? Yeah, it's got a line going right across it. Oop, there it is, I got it. It reads, change the color of target spell or target permanent to blue. Cost to cast, tap, maintain, or use a special ability of target remain unchanged. Ah, not bad. Wow. Change the color of the target. Nice. All right. Clockwork Beast. Oh, wow. Look at that summoning. It's 6. What is that? Is that Picasso or what's this? Artifact creature. All right. When Clockwork Beast comes into play, put 7+1/+0 counters on it. At the end of any combat in which Clockwork Beast is assigned to attack or block, remove a counter. And then it has, you can spend X, tap, put X+1/+0 counters on Clockwork Beast. You may have no more than 7 of these counters on Clockwork Beast. Use this ability only during your upkeep. Nice, and he's a 0/4 artifact creature. Oh boy, please focus. There we go. Wow, Relic Bind for 2 and a blue. Did you guys see what's going on there? Yeah, I think it's like grabbing the relic for 2 and a blue. Enchant artifact. When target artifact opponent controls becomes tapped, you may get 1 life or have Relic Bind deal 1 damage to target player. Ooh-wee. That's pretty cool. Look, an amulet. Oh, and by the way, that was an enchant artifact. An enchant artifact. This next one, it says amulet for 3 of any color. Look at that. Artifact creature. Another artifact. If amulet is put into the graveyard from play, you gain 2 life. An early inspiration for Ursa. Tokasia's amulets contain magical essences that could be cannibalized after they stop functioning. And it's a 2/2. There we go. It's a 2/2. Ooh-wee. Hey, Cornus Bell. That's for 4. That's pretty clean looking. I like that. Artifact. Another artifact. Oh my god, so many artifacts. Nice. All swamps become 1/1 black creatures. The swamps still count as lands but cannot be tapped for mana the turn they come into play. Wow, dude, that's a nice card. I wonder if any of these cards are illegal. You know, like you can't play them in a tournament or so, or if you bring it out to play against your friends at the table if they start crying about it. Okay, Disenchant for 1 and a white. I'll see that. And it reads destroy target enchantment or artifact. Whoa. And this is gonna be a long video, y'all. This is a lot of cards. Wow. Vampire Bats. Oh yes, I love Vampire Bats. Yes. For 1 black. Oh my goodness. Summon bats. It has flying. You could pay the extra black at +1/+. It says +1/+1 until end of turn. I guess you have to know that you add that to it. Until end of turn. You cannot spend more than 2 black in this way each turn. Okay. For something is amiss or out of place when mice with wings can wear a human face. Theodore Rothke, the Bat. I like the way this looks, y'all. I like the little white borders. I just didn't like that, they get dirty fast. Apprentice Wizard. Hello. For 1 and 2 blue. Alright. Oh, Summon Wizard. You spend the extra blue, tap, add 3 of any color or so to your mana pool. Play, or does that mean colorless? I forget. Play this ability as an interrupt. 0/1. Wow, there's not too much information on these, right? Y'all noticing that? Some of these new ones have way more information. So let's put this one down. Oh, what is this? Anru. Wow, that is a weird name. Amro Kitkin for 2 whites. Y'all see that? Wow. And it's a summon Kitkin. No creature with power greater than 2 may be assigned to block Kitkin. Wow. Okay. Quick and agile, Andrew Kitkin can usually escape from even the most fearsome opponents. That is not bad, y'all. Wow. Oh, Pestilence. For 2 and 2 black. Blah, 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 blah. Look at that. It's an enchantment. At the end of any turn, if there are no creatures in play, bury Pestilence. Pay an extra black. Pestilence deals 1 damage to all creatures and players. Woo! Wow, that's a nice card too. I'm liking that card. Oh no, I gotta kind of move this one. Target player gains X life according to the Stream of Life. For X and a green. Target player gains X life. It's a sorcery. Uh-oh. Man, some of these cards are super strong, y'all. We got Pearled Unicorn for 2 and a white. And Summon Unicorn. Do you know I always thought unicorns were fabulous monsters too. I never saw one alive before. Well, now that we have seen each other, said the unicorn, if you'll believe in me, I'll believe in you. Lewis Carroll. Wow. And it's a 2/2. You guys see that down there? 1995. Wizards of the Coast. All rights reserved. Yeah. And this one's Merc Dwellers. For 3 and a black. Uh-oh. I have to censor some of that. Was that a guy? That's a guy with some man boobs. Man boobs. Summon Merc Dwellers. When attacking and not blocked, Merc Dwellers gets +2, +0 until end of turn. When Rock Norn unsealed the catacombs, he found more than the dead and their treasures. It's a 2/2. All right, and the next one. Dirkwood Boars. For 4 and a green. Summon boars. And the unclean spirits went out and entered the swine, and the herd run violently. Next one, Shanodin Dryads for 1 green. Summon nymphs. It has Forest Walk. I like Forest Walk. Moving without sound, swift figures pass through branches and undergrowth, completely wintered, one with the trees around them. The Dryads' Ashanoden forests are seen only when they wish to be. And it's a 1/1. And it also costs 1 to summon it, yes. Nice, guys. This is a lot of cards. Merfolk of the Pearl Trident for 1 blue. Summon Merfolk. Most human scholars believe that merfolk are the survivors of sunken Atlantis. Humans adapted to the water. Merfolk, however, believe that humans sprang forth from merfolk, who adapted themselves in order to explore their lands, their last frontier, and it's a 1/1. All that, and it's a 1/1. Alrighty, I'm running out of space over here. I'm gonna try to stack them, put them way over here. I like some of these cards. There's some good stuff going on with these cards, y'all. Oh, I hope not to ban these. Let's see if I can put them over here. Let's put them right here for right now. Next one is Circle of Protection Red for 1 and a white. Focus. All right, and it is an enchantment. You pay the extra 1, prevent all damage against you from 1 red source. If a source deals damage to you more than once in a turn, you may pay 1 each time to prevent the damage. Wow, nice. Oh, hey, the healing salve for 1 white. I remember this one. I do remember this one. Give target player 3 life and prevent up to 3 damage to any creature or player, and it's an instant. Wow, for just 1. That's nice. I like that. Next one, Dredge Skeletons for 1 and a black. Summon skeletons. If you pay the extra 1, you can regenerate. Wow. Okay. Bones scattered around us, joined for misshapen bodies. We struck at them repeatedly. They fell, but soon formed again with the same mocking look on their faces, on their faceless skulls. It's a 1/1. Nice regeneration. Ooh, what's behind this? Scrib Sprites for 1 green. All right, here we go. Summon fairies, flying. The only sound was the gentle clicking of the fairies' wings. Then those intruders who were still standing turned and fled. One thing was certain, they didn't think the Scrib were very funny anymore. And it's a 1/1. Oh man, guys, I'm running out of space again. Try to stack some of those. I'm trying not to knock this camera over. All right, Pity for 2 and a white. What? Is this guy on the toilet? I don't know, maybe. It's an instant. All blocking creatures get +0/+3 until end of turn. Nice. Whoever obeys God and his prophet, fears God, and does his duty to him, will surely find success. The Quran, 2452. All right. Hey, oh man, this one doesn't have the pentagram on it. Oh no. For 1 black, Unholy Strength, target creature gets +2/+1. That's not bad for that price. I mean, for that 1, just for that 1. Oh, I remember this one. Oh man, this one's so iconic for me. Llanowar Elves for 1 green. Summon elves. It says tap. Add green to your mana pool. Play this ability as an interrupt. Hardened by their life in the haunted Llanowar forest, these fierce beings are outcasts among elven kind. It's a 1/1. Oh, focus. There we go. Go slow. Yeah, it's trying to focus on the ones in the back, y'all. Next one is Wild Growth. Oh, I love this one. I remember this one too. For 1 green, Enchantland. Wild Growth adds 1 green to your mana pool each time target land is tapped for mana. Nice. I like that. Ooh. Hey, Jump. I do have this one. I remember paying $1 for this card back then. 1 For 1 blue, you have Jump. Target creature gains flying until end of turn. You have to get those pesky flyers out of the way. Next one. Oh, Giant Strength for 2 red. All right. Man, he's pushing all that by himself. Enchant creature. Target creature gets +2/+2. Oh, it is excellent to have a Giant Strength, but it is tyronious to use it like a giant. William Shakespeare, measure for measure. Nice, dude. I didn't know William Shakespeare was on here. They're quoting Shakespeare. Here, look at this. Oh, Venom. Ah, yes. Now that I do remember. For 1 and a green, enchant creature. At the end of combat, destroy all non-wall creatures blocking or blocked by target creature. Wow, dudes. That's wild. I told him it was just a flesh wound, but next time I looked at him, poor Tadek was dead and gone. Maven O'Donnell, Memoirs of a Soldier. Wow. All right. Ah, man, that's a nice card, too. Whoa, hey, Flood. Flood for 1. Oh, focus now. For 1 blue. Trying to get it on there for you. Hey, look, it's Elden Ring again. That flooded city. And you spend 2 more blue. Tap creature without flying. A dash of cool water does wonders to clear a cluttered battlefield. Bibeki Original Ragnhild, Witches and War. Oh, hey. Oh, man. Oh, y'all know the meme on this one, guys. Prodigal Soldier for 2 and a blue. Some call me Tim. Monty Python, y'all. Summon Wizard. Prodigal Soldier deals 1 damage to target creature or player. Occasionally, a member of the Institute of Arcane Study acquires a taste for woolly pressures. Seldom do they have trouble finding employment. So it's for 2 and a blue, and it is a 1/1 Summon Wizard. It's Tim. Anywho, Iron Root Tree Folk for 4. Wow, 4 and a green. Wow, but green always can ramp pretty bad. Summon Tree Folk. The mating habits of tree folk, particularly the stalwart ironroot tree folk, are truly absurd. Molasses comes to mind. It's amazing the species can survive at all given such protracted periods of mate selection, conjugation, and gestation. Ugh, tongue-tied. 3, and it's a 3/5, guys. Wow. It's got some protection on it. Hey, look. Oh, y'all. Red Elemental Blast for 1 red. Wow, that looks cool. It's an intro. Counter target blue spell or destroy target blue permanent. On these last ones, did I get a close-up for you guys? I don't remember, but here you go. All right, I got the other little stack. That one feels a lot less taller than this one right here. Like I said, guys, I don't know which one is the rare or the mythic on here. I just know some of these cards are awesome. I'll put this here. Let's see what's in this one. Actually, this feels about the same amount. Ooh, what's going on here? Personal Incarnation for... Oh, focus now. I think that's the way it was drawn, y'all. It's just out of focus for 3. And, wow, for 3 and 3 white. So that's 6 altogether. Summon Avatar, it reads. Wow, that's a lot of reading. Look at that. So tiny. Owner may redirect any or all damage done to Personal Incarnation to self instead. If Personal Incarnation is put into the graveyard from play, owner loses half his or whole remaining life, rounding up the loss. Effects that redirect or prevent damage cannot be used to counter this loss of life. Wow, it's a 6/6. Wow, dudes, that's a lot. Ooh, Plague Rats. Oh, I like this one. And it's Plague Rats, of course, for 2 and a black. Summon Rats. And it reads, Plague Rats has power and toughness each equal to the number of Plague Rats in play, no matter who controls them. For example, if there are 2 Plague Rats in play, Each has power and toughness of 2/2. During the dark times, the rats seem to grow even stronger. Ooh, what is this? Cyphar Zephyr Falcon. Focus, and it is a 1 blue summon Falcon. It has flying. Attacking does not cause Zephyr Falcon to tap. Although greatly prized among falconers, the Zephyr Falcon is capricious and not easily tamed. And it is a 1/1. It's a 1/1 creature, y'all. Let's put him here. Mons Goblin Raiders for 1 red. It's summon goblins. The intricate dynamics of rune-built goblin affairs are often confused with anarchy. The chaos, however, is the chaos of a thundercloud, and direction will sporadically and violently appear. Pashalik, Mons, and his raiders are the thunderhead that leads in the storm, and it's a 1/1. Oh, jeez. That's a lot of cards, y'all. That's nice. Well, 60 and 60. That's not bad. Alabaster Potion. It'd be nice if it was 100, but back then it was 60. Alabaster Potion. For X and 2 white. And it reads, instant. Give target player X life or prevent X damage to any creature or player. Healing is a matter of time, but it is sometimes also a matter of opportunity. The Davanid proverb. Oh, what is this? Word of Binding. That looks cool, y'all. Check that out for X and 2 black. Tap X creature. It says tap X creatures. That was the worst experience of my days, standing there helpless as they killed my whole troop. Maven O'Donnell, Memoirs of a Soldier. Wow. Memoirs of a Soldier is getting up there. Energy tap. For 1 blue. Look at that. All right. Tap target creature you control and add an amount of colorless mana equal to that creature's casting cost to your mana pool. Whoa, nice. Nice. I like that. Oh, there's something behind it. Look at that. It reads Sisters of the Flame. 4, 1 and 2 red. Summon Sisters. It reads tap. Add red to your mana pool. Play this ability as an interrupt. We are many wicks sharing a common tallow. We feed the skies with the ashes of our prey. Y'all see that? I hit the camera. I apologize. I was trying to scratch my beard. And what is this one? Tundra Wolves. Ooh. For 1 and a white. Is that an elephant? I don't know. It looks kind of like an elephant or an antelope. No, it's a deer. It's a deer. Like a stag or so. Summon wolves. First strike. I heard their eerie howling, the wolves calling their kindred across the frozen plains, and it's a 1/1, y'all. Oh, fear! Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness! I remember this card. Oh my goodness! For 2 black, it's fear. And enchant creature. Target creature cannot be blocked except by black creatures and artifact creatures. Ooh wee. Oh, I remember this one too. Oh my goodness. For 3. Spend any 3. Artifact creature. Artifact. First strike counts as a wall. Even the most conservative generals revised their tactics after the Battle of Sarinth, during which a handful of peasant pikemen held off a trio of rampaging crawworms, and it's a 2/3. Nice. Whoop. Run out of space again, y'all. Amulet of Krug for 2. It's an artifact. Artifacts. It says, you spend the extra 2, tap, prevent 1 damage to any creature or player. Among the first allies Ursa gained were the people of Krug. As a sign of friendship, Ursa gave the healers of the city potent amulets. Afterwards, thousands journeyed to Krug in hope of healing. Nice, y'all. Let's see. there's a lot of tales of Ursa here and there. We're like, who's Ursa? What does she look like? You know. And then we got the Ursa blogs. Hey, look at that! Oh, Sandstorm for 1 green. It's an instant. I do like this one. Sandstorm deals 1 damage to all attacking creatures, even the landscape turned against Sarsor, first rising up and pelting him, then rearranging itself so he could no longer find his way. Nice. What's behind it? Oh, look at that. What's behind it, y'all? It is Power Sync for X and a blue. Interrupt. Counter a target spell if its caster does not pay X. Target spell's caster must draw and pay all available mana from lands and mana pool until X is paid. He or she may also pay mana from other sources if desired. Man, that's a strong one. Shatter. Oh, for 1 and a red. I remember this one too. Shatter. Instant. Destroy target artifact. Not my artifacts. No. Oh, giant spider. Oh my gosh, guys. Nostalgia. Giant spider for 3 and a green. Summon spider. Can block creatures with flying, of course. While it possesses potent venom, the giant spider often chooses not to paralyze its victims. Perhaps the creature enjoys the gentle rocking motion caused by its captive's struggle to escape its web. And it's a 2/4. It's a 2/4 creature, y'all. Put that one down here. What's this one? Fisher for 3 and a red. For 3 and 2 reds. Wow, that's a big one. It's an instant. Bury target land or creature. Well, not my land. Must not all things at the last be swallowed up in death. And that's Plato. Nice. Nops Asp for 1 green. Summon Asp. And it reads, if Nops Asp damages a player, it also deals 1 damage to that player during his or her next draw phase. Before then, the player may pay 1 to prevent this damage. And it is a 1/1. Nice. Nice. Alright, guys, let me make some room again. Try not to ban these bad boys. Then we have Lost Soul. Waka Rudy for 1 and 2 black. Summon Last Soul. It has Swamp Walk. Nice. Her hand gently beckons. She whispers your name, but those who go with her are never the same. For 2 and a 1. And it's a 2/1, y'all. Woo, Frozen Shade. I remember seeing this card. What was it about? For 2 and a black. Summon Shade. You add the extra black, +1/+1 until end of turn if you spend the extra. There are some qualities, some incorporate things. There are some qualities, some incorporate things that have a double life, which thus is made. A type of twin entity which springs from matter and light and evinced in solid and shade. Edgar Allan Poe. Silence. And this is the 0/1. I don't know. I have seen that card before. I know it was used against me way back in the day. For this was Immolation for 1 red. Just for a red. Alright, it's enchant creature. Target creature gets +2, -2. The next one is Bog Imp for 1 and a black. Summon Imp. Flying. That has flying, nice. On guard for larger dangers. We underestimated the power and speed of the Imp's muck-crested claws. And it's a 1/1. Oh, I remember this one. Howl from Beyond. Whoop, and it's an X and 1 black. It's an instant. Target creature gets X +0 until end of turn. Just until the end of turn, huh? Next one, Urk Raiders for 1 and a black. Nice. Summon Raiders. If you do not attack with Urk Raiders during your turn, it deals 2 damage to you at end of turn. Urk Raiders deals no damage to you the turn it comes into play on your side. And it's a 2/3. Oh, wow. That's a double-sided sword or so if you don't use it. Wow. Okay, this next one is Cyclopean Mummy. For 1 and a black. Uh-oh. Let's get some. There we go. Get that glare off of it. If Mummy is put into the graveyard from play, remove it from the game. The ritual of plucking out an eye to gain future sight is but a curse that enables the living to see their own death, and it's a 2/1. That's the last one. Oh, last one. Okay, giant growth. Gotta have a giant growth, y'all. And it's 1 for 1 green. Look at the size of that rat. And it's an instant. Target creature gets +3/+3 until end of turn. Hey guys, I thank y'all for watching. If you've been with me since the beginning, man, let's just hope for even more videos to come. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.